Welcome to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. Today, we're talking about 5 ways you can get revenge on your ex. We're also talking about the individual that was caught driving by the judge when he was on a suspended license and he had to go before the judge. Also, we got comedian Alfred Kainga in the building. Yeah, give it up for him. You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. We are the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market.
Yeah.
Yes, this podcast is brought to you by popularmail.com. Make sure you go to Popular Mail for your good wear. I'm wearing some Popular Mail right now as we speak. Yeah, I am. Is. Give it up for my wonderful co-host, Angelica Jelly Woods in the building.
We're barely here.
We're going to show a little extra love for her today. She's been going through it, but after we're going to come back to, because Angelica got shitted on this morning. DJ Kojak, scratch it up for her 4 times. Bam. Yeah, give it up for my DJ. Hey, Alfred, did you hear that scratch?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay. My man. Alfred. My man. What's
going on, Memphis? Yeah, I'm from the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Yes.
Yeah, when I heard that name, I thought we were going to be in the project. We're real close.
Right. Well, you are in the capital of Memphis, right here in 3818 in Raleigh. And so we appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Man, look, and I like the way you said the Antonio Parkinson Project in Yoruba. Sounded like it was in Yoruba. Yeah. But brother Alfred, man, you're from Africa, right?
I'm from Africa. I'm originally from Zimbabwe, Africa, man.
Yeah. I want to go to Africa so bad.
Hello. You got to start by doing that.
Okay, I got to do
if you do that, then we'll go.
Hello.
Look at it. She got it. In your DNA.
Let's get on a flight. I'm ready to go right now.
In your DNA.
That's right. Yeah, man. So man, we're honestly honored to have you. We're excited to have you, man. Yeah. You're in Memphis. Is this your first trip to Memphis, or
no, man? Let me tell you something about Memphis, man. It's like my second home. You know, Memphis has really helped me build my comedy career.
I bet it has.
Yeah,
you probably get a lot of material from here.
What I'm telling you, I love Memphis. So this is probably like my 8th, 9th time coming to Memphis. Yeah.
Hey, there's some parallels to Africa and Memphis, man. It's enough of
quite a bit.
Man,
you know, the potholes are the same. Oh, yeah, I seen a man fishing on 240 on the highway. I said, man, look, that looked just like Harare, Zimbabwe, right there.
Harare, H-Town, right?
H-Town.
Right.
Oh my
man, how big is Harare? How big is that? You know,
so the whole country of Zimbabwe is about 14 million people.
Right. Okay.
Right. And the capital city where I'm from, Harare, probably has maybe 4 or 5 million.
That's still a big city.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so now for those that are geographically challenged, where does Zimbabwe sit on the continent of Africa?
On the very southern tip, right above South Africa. So we right there on the very bottom.
Okay.
And then right below us is South Africa, where you got Johannesburg, Cape Town, and we're right above that.
So y'all listening to some Amapiano up there in Zimbabwe?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yes. Look at you, boy, man. Okay. Yes. We're gonna do it. DJ, you gotta find that song.
I'm excited. I'm doing it.
Hey man. So look. So I started following Amapiano maybe about 3 years ago, right? I don't remember how I stumbled on it, right? And you know, Kevin Momo, you know, TXC and the female DJs, and it's DJ driven, right? I was trying to put Kojak on, but he ain't ready yet, man.
We got a night for this at my club on Friday night.
Thank me later, because I gave him that idea the other day, yesterday. But look, so I went to Tanzania, and it's not Tanzania Negroes, it's Tanzania, as the Africans call it, right? And we got on the plane, we got on Ethiopia Airlines, me and my daughter, and the DJs, TXC, got on the plane. And I'm scratching my head. I said, man, why don't women look so familiar? You familiar with TXC?
Yeah.
They are gorgeous too,
They
right?
use, yeah.
Right. And so they got on the plane, right? And I told my daughter who was 17 at the time, I said, why that girl look familiar? I said, Kirsten, that's TXC. She said, Dad, go over there and say something to him. I didn't say, oh, no, I ain't saying nothing to him, right?
Yeah.
And she said, TXC. And they were very kind and very friendly. And now, then a soccer team, I don't know what soccer team it was, but they dress in yellow and green. They all came on the team, about 30, 40 of them, right?
Okay.
And I ain't gonna even front, man. I you know, them arms almost knocked me out my seat. Right. The wings, man, was, you know,
Strong.
Strong, man. I was like, oh, my God. Yeah, my God.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
But it's cultural differences, though. Yeah. And, you know, we do have cultural differences, you know, between America and Africa.
But you know what's crazy though?
What's that?
We've been bridging those differences quite a bit. You know, I've been in America for 24 years. I'll tell you, when I first got here, we you know, sometimes media is such a horrible thing.
Right.
Especially the media that's driven by the elites, right?
Right.
They knew from day one that you got to keep these people divided and separated.
Yes, sir.
So what they used to feed us as African about the Black American was just nothing but the negative.
Really?
Right.
Really?
It was nothing but the negative.
Africa?
Absolutely.
Man, so what did they say about us in
me
Africa?
growing up in Africa, I always thought that it was nothing but gangsters, nothing but pimps and hoes, because that's all that we saw, right?
I was like, well,
and then I come over here.
you see gangsters
And no.
pimps and hoes.
Well, I see them too, but but then I find out that my Black American people were watching nothing but butt naked Africans running in the jungle. Or hungry.
Yeah.
So you were being fed nothing but negative stuff.
Well, that wasn't necessarily negative, seeing butt naked female.
Yeah, nigga, it was. That's what Howard. Yeah, I know you love that big ass. I admit it, but
No, he do.
Be careful now. You might be pushing a little too far now. You know,
He do.
He all about the big booty, ain't
I
he?
watched a little National Geographic coming up, and now you know we see where the women from they stump. I forgot what country it is, but they do this dance and they stump.
All of them
You
do,
know,
like the Zulu
the
women
Zulu
do.
women,
Yeah, the Zulu women do.
you know,
Yeah, Tanzanians they do that too. They got their whole dance.
Tanzania,
They be twerking out there, boy.
Tanzania,
Yeah,
I mean, if I'm listen
I just need to
for
go.
all of the Black men in America that have not had a chance to step foot on the continent of Africa, you ain't seen beauty yet.
Yeah.
You have not seen a beautiful woman yet. I mean, you're beautiful, Angelica.
I'm about to say that. You don't need to take it too far.
She like, hold on now.
Listen, Angelica's gorgeous, but the women
Here.
in Africa are incredibly beautiful. Man, and it's something, man. And it's just it's natural.
That's where they got it from.
That's
They're
what-
beautiful
that's right.
too. I mean, I say a Black woman is beautiful. Period. I don't care
we
where.
all related. Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
I said we all beautiful, man.
Right.
If they-
Oh, man,
they
we are.
fly out here. I love me a sister, nigga.
Man,
What?
So you ain't never been with a white woman?
Hold on now. We are on the Antonio Parkinson project. Okay, we're not going there now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I was once lost, but I was found.
Okay,
The preacher's wrong.
I once backslid, but I was brought back home. Shakira was like, boo-boo, you can't be messing around with back here.
Hey, no, I don't got nothing against
And
that.
she put it on me, and I was like, I'm back home. Okay? I am back home.
You know, I done lived in Japan for a year, and
Oh, God.
and you know, I've been all over the world,
Yeah,
man.
you know.
There's nothing like us, though, man.
Absolutely,
Man, it
man.
is
Absolutely.
nothing
Every now and then you
like-
might try some Japanese food, but you're gonna come back to that soul food.
Oh,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
man.
That's
Yeah.
all there is to it. You're allowed to sample, dibble and dabble.
Right. But you're always gonna come back to that.
Come back home.
Right.
Not all.
Angelica, you ever been with a white dude before? You lived in
No,
Iowa.
I
Hell, you
never
grew up in
did. I
Iowa.
never
You didn't have nothing but white guys.
I never slept with a white dude ever in my life.
Yeah.
Did you ever date one?
I went on one date, and the white guy, he actually was my business banker, and he broke the rule for ethics. Yeah, and called my phone and asked me out on a date.
Wow.
And I went on one date, and he said something about sleeping with his cat. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Trying to dip into the chocolate.
I was bored. You know, I do a lot of things out of boredom. I was like, why not? You know, so I just went.
Yeah, we
And
were
I was
bored
like,
too when we tried. You know,
Sure,
yeah, we were bored.
Yeah, sure you were.
Nothing to do,
He
you
said
know.
nothing to do. There's nothing wrong with it. My best friend, you know, she's white and she married to a Black man. So whatever floats your boat. I wanted to ask.
So is it more accepted for a white man to date a black woman or a black man to date a white woman in our culture?
I think
What do
it's
y'all
more
think?
expected for a black man to date a white woman.
Yeah, because
You're stunned to see it the other way around. Y'all be
right.
look, I don't give a damn who you.
DJ Kojak, come on, man. Don't Kojak us. What do you think, Kojak?
Well,
We're about to get Kojaked. Oh, Lord. This means what it means to get Kojak.
it's all about the heart.
Oh.
You about to go nowhere.
Black heart and you
nowhere.
got a white heart.
Play spades. Huh? Right.
He's gazing in space while he's talking about it too. Go ahead. We don't stop it. We gotta listen.
Nah, you don't. Hey, whatever floats your boat.
There you
That's
go.
how- Whatever floats
Yeah.
your boat.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
yeah, so how we looking on time this year?
you good,
2 minutes. So look, I'm going to ask this question, but we're not going to answer this question until we come back in the second segment,
Okay.
right? Since we're talking about dating and this is a horrible segue, but we want to know 5 ways to get revenge on your ex. We're not advocating for it.
What?
But when we come back, we're going to talk about 5 ways to get revenge on your ex. Because the reason why we're talking about this is because there was a teacher, right, who had an OnlyFans page, a teacher out of Houston area, had a Lamar Independent School District, had an OnlyFans page. She shot some OnlyFans video
In the classroom.
right, in the elementary classroom. She was the music teacher. And now, when she responded to all of the criticism, she's saying that her ex-boyfriend released the video, and it's his fault.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. We got 2 chicks in the bottle in the building. What you got there? What you got there? Bring it over here. Come on over here. Don't be scared. Come on over here.
Kojak ain't gonna make
Yeah, come on over here.
What time are y'all on in Memphis? It's 11:17.
Excuse me, sir. I have a mocktail. I don't
Okay,
drink.
what is this?
Come on over here. Tell us what we got. What we got here? Come on over here. Don't be scared. What are you getting scared? Come on over here. 2 chicks in the bottle. What is this? What is this?
It's a sunrise. This is called a sunrise.
Oh, right on time.
Woo!
You made mine without alcohol, right?
Sunrise.
Yeah.
Memphis
Without.
Sunrise.
Woo! Okay then. All right. I was mad a little bit, but I am so glad right now. Thank you for that sunrise. Yes. The sun is waking me up.
Hey, that's some fire though. I ain't gonna even front, man. That is good.
Woo!
Make mine
Man, shout
alcohol
out to 2
free.
chicks in the bottle.
Yes,
You know,
yes, yes.
Nadia, we're so thankful for her.
Tastes more like 6 chicks in this bottle.
Always,
Always
man.
on
That's some, I don't know what
She
the deal
always
with
on
this,
point.
but this is somebody. Of
She
course,
showed out.
Of course, get that shot of Angelica getting hers, please, because.
Now, Nadia, can you please confirm that mine is made without alcohol?
Yes,
You know that-
mine is a virgin too.
Thank you.
Yeah, mine is
She
too.
actually bartended my baby shower. She's the best.
It's too
Professional.
early.
It's too
Yeah,
early.
she makes all mocktails for your baby shower too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
She did.
Yeah, yeah. Polly Pure Heart in the building. Y'all give it up for her. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
here.
yeah.
Barely here. Yeah.
DJ Kojak in the building. DJ Kojak. Then we got the man himself, Alfred Kainga
In the building.
Yeah, comedian extraordinaire.
Yes,
So
sir.
listen. So we were trying to sort it out. It doesn't matter whether it was OnlyFans or not, or whatever. Right. She recorded video of herself bending over, spreading her cheeks
In the classroom.
In the classroom.
That's a major problem right there. number
Elementary
one.
school classroom.
Yeah.
Not that it matters what classroom it was.
Not just
But-
one room, neither. She went from one room to the next room. So.
Spread.
But she was being a thoughtful girlfriend. I mean, that's really nice. She probably trying to keep it interested, and he just broke a code.
True, he sure did. He wrong for that.
He messing
The-
up for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get nothing else on y'all
Absolutely.
phone.
The only
Dry.
reason why she's getting this major backlash is because it happened at a place of employment,
Exactly.
which involves a lot of children. You can't do. If she had done this in her kitchen, she would still be working right now.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I mean?
No, because there were 2 other teachers that had OnlyFans in Arizona, and when they found out that they had OnlyFans pages, they were fired from their job.
Oh, 'cause their job.
Moral turpitude is what they call it. But Angelica said she's being a good girlfriend.
She was.
I like a girl with. Yeah, I like my lady to send me stuff.
Sometimes you just got to keep it
Yeah,
interesting,
right.
and you just got to keep the spark going. She was just trying to, like I said yesterday, she was trying to play with the background, keep the imaginative and the spark alive.
Right.
Now she got burned for it. So
Well, she was being a dumb girlfriend, you ask me. Now, you go to like a selfie spot and you know, get you a classroom setting,
Right.
and go and spread your cheeks there.
You don't know what type of boyfriend she was. He might have been really good to her. He just wants
or he was pimping.
Yeah, or you might just get you some selfies. Ain't got nothing to do with him.
No, I'm saying video. She can get video, but just not in the damn classroom.
Classroom.
Right.
Recreate the classroom.
Right.
Recreate
Right.
the environment.
That would be
Then do it.
that would be like me going to my office at the Capitol in Nashville and doing an OnlyFans video.
Right.
Mike, do you got one out there?
Oh no, can't nobody say they got.
You ain't did nothing inappropriate in them offices.
And can't nobody say that they seen my wiener.
There are plenty other places. Plenty other places to do that. at.
Might be at the gas station.
You remember there was an elected official. Y'all remember him? He was a congressman, wasn't he? His last name was Wiener.
What?
And he was out there sending them pics out.
Oh yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Sending them.
I don't.
Anthony Weiner.
Anthony Weiner. He was sending dick pics out.
No.
Yeah, and you know, he ended up losing his job.
So, Parkers, have you done that before? Have you sent your parts out in the text message?
No, not to that I can
Have you?
remember.
In a text message?
Yeah.
In a text message?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, a lot of people
I
do it.
mean, come on.
A lot of people do it.
Hey, all right now,
Yeah.
you're gonna have some guys show up at one of your shows.
Listen.
And say, "Is this you?"
I don't send my face. There's a, you gotta,
No
you
face,
can't,
no case,
no
right?
face, no case.
Yeah.
You know?
A lot of people, that's the thing. People do that and they think, no.
So, Angelica, have you,
You
sent out-
asked the question,
have
so
you sent
yeah.
out some cooch shots?
In my past life, I have done that shot.
Past life could be yesterday.
I have
I mean,
been
it's
dressed up. I have
Just
done
happened.
seen it. No, I have. I have.
So you were like the teacher, you know, spreading them cellulite and pubic
I don't
hairs.
know I don't know about cellulite and pubic hairs, but yeah, I guess maybe I don't know.
yeah.
Damn, it got quiet.
Shot. I was a perfect patty all the time. Now I can do that for my husband. All right.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
And yeah, so anyway, she sent this video. Well, apparently the boyfriend released the video. Now in Tennessee, we passed a law. It's called revenge porn.
Yeah.
And if you do that, that's a felony,
Absolutely.
right? But I don't know what the law is in Texas.
Yeah.
I think it's the same.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm from Texas, so
yeah. You're from Texas?
yeah. I'm based in Dallas, Texas.
Oh man, where you at? Oak Cliff? Yeah. Come on, man.
I moved out of Oak Cliff.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I didn't get on up out of there.
Man,
You know, I love it. Yeah.
yeah, Oak Cliff, man.
But I'm in Dallas, 24 years.
That's what,
like
really?
that.
Man, I finished high school in Port Arthur, Texas.
Nice.
So I almost finished high school at South Oak Cliff, actually. But so you know, the laws in Texas, we don't know what it is. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. It's the fact that, you know, that was some hoe shit
It was.
for him to do.
On his part.
I know.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Revenge.
So, right. And so, you know, we want to ask, what are 5 ways, or let me rephrase this question. 5 things you need to think about.
Oh God, he done
5
fucked it up.
ways that your ex can get revenge on you if you leave the wrong way. Give me one, Angelica.
Now you gonna flip the question. Let's
Right.
see. Well, obviously the first one is get you fired because that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Make you lose your job. That's
Yeah.
what your ex can do.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Or mom will do mine when I want to sleep with your friend or your relative.
Yeah,
That's like the ultimate. You know,
that's-
somebody
that's-
close. That's revenge. They like to stick you.
Do black women do that? Because I thought that was a white woman type
No,
shit.
black people do it. No, black women do it.
man.
Moral compasses has nothing to do with race, okay? Now, will I do that? No. I said, you call it, I tell people all the time, you call it getting back and they calling you a hoe. We just can't do the same things that men do. Sorry. It's just,
There's a great possibility that they were already sleeping with his friend before it became revenge.
that could be because,
Yeah.
they sneak. Women sneaky. I'm just saying.
Yeah. DJ Kojak, give us 5 ways that your ex can get revenge on you.
I guess put your dirty laundry out there.
Physical dirty
Some
laundry?
secret that
Oh.
you know, a secret of something that you told them and that they want to put out there, especially if you're
yeah.
running.
And you eat ass.
Yep.
Yeah,
You were saying that last night when you was trying to put it.
Right.
Or they lie about the size of your meat.
yeah.
They like to say that. Sorry. What?
Wow, she just jacked mine. That's
That's
mine, right?
Yours Parks don't like it. We're gonna take over on Parks.
Dang, now I gotta come up with
Michelle.
another.
We're gonna take over.
Alfred, give us 5 ways an ex can get revenge.
An
on you.
ex, I mean, they could slash your tires. You know what I mean? I mean, they could mess up your vehicle. You know, put sugar in the gas tank.
Yeah,
Just to hurt you financially, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They
What
like
happened
that.
to you?
No. I've seen a movie or two, on Lifetime. Yeah,
Tubi, right? On Tubi.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
put you on child support, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that's a go-to. That's
Here's one that I said in the pre-meeting was your ex can show up and tell you that these children are not your
yours.
children.
Yeah.
That's the dagger, man.
Or had a baby come tell you, Daddy said you ain't even my dad.
Right.
What your mama say?
Or they turn around and say, I had revenge sex with your best friend and they're his children.
But no, y'all, listen, this is a real true story. There's somebody I know personally, real close. Her mom, the whole time she thought somebody was her dad, and it ended up being, her dad ended up being her dad's best friend. Does that make sense?
Damn.
Let him marinate. Did I say that right?
Yeah, you
I
did.
get it on the way home.
Yeah.
You get it on the way home.
yeah.
And only how she found out was through ancestry. That thing.
Oh, man.
So her whole life, and she really was, her dad was the best friend. Her whole life. The mom
That's
isn't here
dirty.
no more. She's deceased. Yeah, that happened. Like
That's dirty.
recently.
Also, the mom went to the grave with his secret.
Yeah, women. I told y'all that women will take it to the grave. They gonna take that. Took it to the grave, raise somebody, but her biological father is the best friend.
Grab a backwood and roll up. Grab your cup and let pour up. They didn't want us round it first, but now they act like they know what. Hey, but they show love, yeah, we show out when we show up. I don't even do the liquor, that shit might make me throw up. But we turned up, this the after party. Shit grabbing on my body. White girl got a bottle in the club, and that going all it. Turned up in a wreck the party. We just brought out everybody. No, we got our have some fun. We at the after party.
Hey y'all, it's Michael Kaya and it's the Antonio Parkinson project I'm on. They have fun around here. They got chicken and everything. If you really want to get the word, know what's going on in your neighborhood, in your community, in your blackness, you need to tune in to the Antonio Parkinson project. And ain't even in the projects. Okay, so tune in. We love you. Keep God first.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
I just passed a law actually this year that says, it's criminal.
This nigga sound like a dictator out here,
Right,
man.
right.
He passing laws by himself over
They
here.
don't know. They don't know.
Hey, let me tell you something.
I love it.
You ain't with no Rudy Poots in this mug now. You dealing with the real.
Yes, sir.
Just passed a law that says it's criminal for a woman to lie and tell a dude that he's the father of a child here in Tennessee now.
Yeah, he's not.
Yeah, y'all want that shit in Texas, don't you?
Yeah, man.
Right.
Man, he ready- he want-
We want that shit in Africa. We want it everywhere.
Because think about it, man. And I'm not coming from. I didn't come from the perspective of trying to punish a woman or anything. I'm coming from the perspective of you're robbing this child of his identity,
Right.
Of his inheritance, right? Of possibly a life-saving organ, because you're saying this guy's the father when the real father's over here.
Right.
This child's life might be on the line. He can't even get a matching organ
Yeah.
because you done lied. Because you lied.
Emotional damage, all of that.
Oh my God, man. Right. And then also, and which to me is the most important, you're robbing that father of the opportunity to have a life with his child.
That's right.
With his seed.
Right.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Playing with people mental. You play a game and
man.
somebody mess around and snap on you. That's a mental game you shouldn't want to play, but it happens all the time.
It does happen all the time.
I think everybody, I don't care if my husband being married, if he wanted to get a paternity test on my child, it wouldn't hurt my feelings. I promise. That might sound
Give it up for
crazy.
Angelica.
I told him, I can't. You can swab because every man needs that piece. You don't know. I'm not trifling like that. My child looks just like a daddy. But I'm saying if the world we live in, nobody should take it personal. So, and I feel like if you take it personal, I'm gonna side eye you like.
Yeah, what you hiding?
Yeah, what you hiding? No big deal. You can go swab everybody. I feel like you need to. Every man deserves that.
But you know what's interesting though, and I don't know how we ended up down this rabbit hole. It's the sunrises, but what's interesting is there were more women in support of those law changes than there were men, and men were in support of them. Now, don't get it twisted, but the women came through in droves because they have sons.
Yeah.
They've been victimized.
Yeah.
And I saw this thing, and it was so heartbreaking on TikTok, where this lady, her son died in a car accident. This female said she had her son's child. when they did the DNA test, it wasn't the son's child, and and this grandmother was so heartbroken because she was like, "This is the last opportunity of me having something connected to my son." That's incredibly heartbreaking.
Let's low down.
Man. Yeah,
But women be in denial because sometimes they really wanted to be that person.
So are you guys gonna pass a law to where once a baby is born, it should just be an automatic paternity test needs to be done?
So that's taking us further down the rabbit hole, but that was the first attempt. But the feds blocked it.
Okay.
And I don't and it's a whole process. So maybe we'll talk about that.
Maybe no. I have a question though. I think in Iowa. I'm sorry, in Iowa, didn't they pass? Well, you guys don't know. You have to, in order to get state assistance, the dad has to get a paternity test. If they didn't sign,
they don't know. That would be illegal. But the dad can get a paternity test. And the judge can order a paternity test.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, because I know a couple people they didn't sign nothing.
Only if it's contested.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only if it's contested.
Yeah.
So you look, Brother Kainga, you looking at me like, man, look,
he
you got all these kids out there, man.
He writing it down.
Well, no, I'm just paying attention to it. I got a lot of homies who are going through some shit. You know what I'm saying?
When I say he was down in, we like, oh shit, because I got little Alfred and she says another little Alfred over here. Yeah, but look, we'll be right back.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Welcome back to the Antonio Parkinson Project. I am Antonio Parkinson. If y'all could only see what's happening in between the segments.
I got receipts.
She got receipts. Look, hey, look, if you are not following the genre of I'm a piano, AMA piano, out of South Africa.
Or Afrobeat.
Thank you. Or Afrobeat.
Yes.
He
different, though.
He wants no Afrobeat to slide on in there. I love Afrobeat.
Okay, let's lay it out. So Afrobeats is more like Tim's.
Yeah, Nigeria, West Africa.
I'm a piano is more
down south,
right? And it's
your area.
I'm a piano. If to describe I'm a piano, it's a mixture of house music, jazz, and Afrobeat. And, you know, but when
it's almost like go-go music too. It got a little go-go. You don't got no little go-go in it.
It's a stretch.
It got a little go-go in there.
Percussion,
a lot
of percussion. But here's what's interesting too about. Watch this different. I don't even know if you caught this. You tell me if you caught this or not. I'm a piano. It's DJ driven.
Yeah.
Afrobeats is artist driven.
Right.
Yeah.
So when you go to an I'm a piano show, you're not gonna see an artist up there singing.
No,
you're gonna get the
DJ.
what's my boy's name? What are their names? The DJs, first TXC, and but the
Major League,
yeah, man. Look, I really truly want to go to a Major League set on a rooftop though,
on a rooftop.
They kill it, and that's a vibe.
Dude, there's a duo in Dallas right now, called Lex and Answer.
Oh,
them boys is cold.
There's a club in Houston. There's a club in Houston. I've been there 3 times. When I was pregnant the last time, it doesn't open up to 2 a.m. 2 a.m. I'm gonna get the other name of it.
That's how Kojak wanted our club to be when we owned the club.
Yeah, 2 a.m. to 8 in the morning. And that's all they play all night. They have the DJs come in. I love it. And I go, and I woke pregnant, y'all. 2 o'clock in the morning. And I went to sleep, got my steps in, and I went right back to bed.
But you know what, though? Real talk, though, seriously. And Kojak, this is for you, too.
Okay, let's go.
You know, you got, in I'm a piano, you got female DJs that are really... Uncle Waffles.
Uncle Waffles?
Uncle Waffles is a female.
Yeah.
I'm like, where's Uncle Waffles? That's her right there.
Right.
And then you got TXC, you know, but Kojak, this is for you.
Go ahead. Let's do it.
I think you should really, really make a concerted effort to turn your venue into that type of setting.
After spot.
I will go.
Not necessarily after, but I'm a piano, vibe music, you know, and stuff like that. Right?
Only
capitalize on it right now.
There's nobody here.
So what we'll do is we'll jump it off, and I'm gonna have my man come back.
Oh, Lord.
And host it.
Hey.
Grand opening.
Not put you on the spot.
Real talk though, man.
No, I'm dead.
But you think about a market like Memphis that's 70, almost 75% black.
Yeah,
man, you can be the person that breaks I'm a piano in this market.
There you go.
And you DJ
Friday nights, hip hop.
Right.
Friday night.
You saw right now T.I. did a hook, did a track
21
on an I'm a piano beat.
Right.
You know,
man, and it's that hot. Chris Brown's song, sensational.
Yeah.
It's an I'm a piano beat.
Well, no, but that's Afro beats. I gotta argue with you on that one.
It's a little.
Yeah, that's Afrobeats right there. See,
Yeah, I give
that's
you
my
that.
When I
Afrobeats right
blur,
there.
when I blur the line, he want to correct me.
I give you that.
Thank
Actually,
you.
I would like to mash them up.
But yeah, mash them up.
Yeah,
Do both.
yeah.
One night I want both.
reggae too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's how
Exactly.
it
Do your
is.
dancehall in there
I would
too.
dance
Look,
all
Kojak
night
taking
long.
notes
Okay.
now. Kojak for
I'm gonna show you the flyer.
Right.
In a minute.
Right.
Oh God.
All right, yeah, I'm out, and let
Okay, we off
let it
topic.
be powered by the Antonio Parkinson Project.
There you go.
Lord.
Right. It's our night.
It's our night.
Our night at hip hop.
I just want to make
Right.
note that we're off topic because
I mean,
Parkinson be
it's
acting
the
like-
sunrise that you're drinking.
No, it's the water. I'm on topic.
Nadia, this is all your fault.
Yeah,
Two
mine-
chicks in the bottle. And
They're
we got-
cold with it.
Problem.
And then they done brought some Bojangles in here, and the shell's holding on to it like.
Mr. Bojango.
But look, so this young cat, he's on the Zoom,
This is
right?
ridiculous.
Come on, yeah, walk me through this. He's on the Zoom,
Oh God.
right, with the judge, right, and he's before the judge
That
because
old
he,
ass nigga.
because
Ain't
he
no
had,
young cat.
Man, that
nigga.
right, well, yeah, he's old, but he's in front of the judge because he was driving on a suspended license.
Yeah.
He's on a Zoom with the judge driving on a suspended
He
license.
being a nigga. I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's
Nigga.
a real nigga shit.
Nigga doing
That's a
nigga.
myth.
Nigga.
Right. Man, look, it reminded me, I saw some video the other day from 201 Popular. 201 Popular is our jail.
Okay.
Where they were in
call it
there
jail.
shooting dice, had dollars on the floor. They're at the not in jail, but it's the
Holding.
jail and the courts.
Okay.
They're waiting to go to court and they're in there shooting dice.
Damn.
Man, that's some Memphis shit. Right.
Don't give a fuck.
Right, but that judge was so funny, man. That judge was like, is he?
But the point, he put the judge on hold though.
Yeah, but hold on.
Hold on.
I'm about to park in
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. You gonna put the judge on hold like you right.
But you know what? He didn't even crack a smile. He wasn't even phased. He's like, what you talking about, Judge?
Right.
I'm on Zoom with you.
Right.
At least I made it to court.
Yeah.
But the killer part is he was killing all kind of laws. First of all, you driving on suspended license in the court, basically.
Right.
You in court.
You
when
in
on
court.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Secondly,
You're
you driving on freaking FaceTime
FaceTime.
or the Zoom.
But I think in his mind it was valid because he was going to the doctor. He was
Yeah.
like, okay, I'm
Yeah,
going to the doctor.
doctor.
So obviously he can be understanding. It was like, no,
No,
He didn't
should've Ubered.
understand none of that. None of that.
Judge say, drive your ass to jail now.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
How do you do a show when it's thin like that?
yeah.
Look,
What
man.
do you do? How does that work?
I've been in the comedy game for 18 years, and this is what I've learned. It doesn't matter if there's 5 people in there or 5,000.
Right.
Yeah.
You got to do it like as if it's your last show ever.
Right.
You just got to give it your same energy.
Right.
Because those 5 people will go back and will tell everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know?
that's true.
So it only takes one
Right.
to
Right.
mess up your name, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you always got to give them a good show. So
Right.
anybody who was at the show yesterday, they'll let you know, man, that was a dope show. The
Right.
shows that we did.
How did you realize that you want? First of all, realize you wanted to be in comedy.
Yeah.
And how did you get in? And I understand you're signed with Kevin Hart, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Walk us through that.
So, growing up back in Zimbabwe, I was more like a school clown, I was
that's
always
how
the
they always
entertainer.
start out,
Yeah,
right?
school clown, entertaining everybody. But you got to understand, back when, in the 90s, there was no stand-up comedy in Zimbabwe. But we used to watch a lot of sitcoms.
Really?
From here. Yeah, I grew up
What's
watching.
the language of
watch?
Zimbabwe, first of all?
The official language is English.
English, okay,
but
okay,
we got, of course, our own native languages, So in school, everybody's taught English. That's why, I kind of do sound like this. Because a lot of people say, my brother, are you sure you're from Africa?
Right.
You do not sound African, my brother. I say, yeah, it's a different kind. Yeah.
Right. So
we from the South.
I'm just trying to draw. Here's one thing I've learned traveling the world is that black folks are black folks everywhere you go. Right. So
Exactly.
growing up in Zimbabwe, we call it checking, right? When playing a dozen. When you talk about somebody's shoes or talk about, did y'all do that in Zimbabwe?
What? Yes.
Man,
Absolutely.
Come on,
Come on, man.
What do you check each other about in Zimbabwe?
Your outfit.
Oh, same thing.
Your outfit,
Mama's
your hair.
Is mama's off limit?
No,
mama's
mamas would always start a fight.
Yeah.
So when you
That's
got
what
over
it
to
is.
the fight,
Right.
and here's what we'll do as kids, right? Once somebody else got pissed off, right? We would create like 2 mounds on sand. Right, be like, all right, there's 2 mounds here. You done talked about his mama. 2 mounds. If you want to challenge him, knock that mound off.
Oh, that's like us putting a stick on your shoulder.
Knock that mound off. Knock it off.
Oh, yeah.
Next thing you know, it's a
I
fight.
heard knock that stick.
Right.
I never heard that. Knock the stick off the shoulder.
Yeah. Somebody, the instigator, put a little bitty stick on your shoulder.
Exactly.
It's to make him touch it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
But you want to knock that stick off his shoulder,
Exactly.
and then the fight was on.
Oh,
It was
God.
And y'all remember when we used to fight back in the day, and you had to put your shoulder on his shoulder before
like-
and lean in,
like
Yeah.
that.
right, and have your
Yeah.
hand back here.
Yeah.
Before, now they don't do that no more. What happened to that?
They gonna put a
Right,
gun
right.
in his back.
iPads happen to that.
Right.
Technology happened to that. You know,
Right.
it's different now.
So y'all used to check each other in Zimbabwe.
Check each other.
That
So you
is
had to be
funny.
clown. Yeah,
it's
man.
funny how black people all over the
We're
world
the same,
are
different
the
languages,
same.
but it's the same
same
shit, you know.
culture.
So I grew up, you know, knowing how to talk, and you know, and when I got here, man, I remember realizing that all these people that I was idolizing as actors on sitcoms were actually stand-up comics.
Right.
So when I first watched my first stand-up comedy show, it was a DVD. I got Eddie Murphy's DVD, you know, Raw.
Okay, yeah, raw.
And I
Tight
was
ass
like,
leather pants.
tight ass leather pants, and I was like,
Man had a
goodness
cat suit on.
gracious, yes.
Man had a
I
cat
said,
suit on.
man,
Had a male camel toe.
this is what I want to do. Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. And that's how I got into it. And so, you know, I've been
So
doing
Eddie Murphy
comedy
was your influence.
big time. And then I watched the original Kings of Comedy.
Oh,
in
we were just talking about that on the last show.
2001, and that just
Right.
I was like, yeah, I'm getting on stage.
Who was the funniest on the Kings of Comedy?
Oh, Lord.
Bernie?
Bernie.
Oh, yeah, they said that last
Man,
night.
Everybody gonna
look,
say that.
Look, Steve Harvey was over here telling us to laugh at his jokes.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't. It wasn't
No, but I think then he was a really good host. I think on
but
that
he wasn't
particular
hosting.
show,
He was the headliner.
I know
in
he
Memphis.
was. Yeah. Oh,
You said
okay.
what Henry Wells said. Steve Harvey should have been the host.
The host.
He was
Yeah.
headlining in Memphis. The thing about Memphis is this: if you ain't funny,
They'll let you
your
know.
ass know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was a good host, but Bernie Man was just untouchable.
Guessing to find you. I always been. I told you, you always wanted something like this. Hold on to
Hey guys, what's up? It's Elise Neal. You are watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Stay tuned.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Cat Williams opened the floodgates.
A can of worms,
Okay.
right?
Woo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked Henry Welch and asked Michael Collier. Is there you in the comedy world?
Okay.
Right? You're in the comedy world with one of the biggest comics in the world, Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is there any truth to what Cat Williams was saying?
Well,
Be careful.
put me on the spot. You know, I mean, he had a lot of truths.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but here's the thing, though. There's classes in comedy, right?
Mm-hmm.
These for us are the OGs.
Right. Okay.
What they went through
Yeah.
together, we were not there.
Right.
You know, if you're 15 years, 20 years in the game, man, you were not there
Yeah.
and saw what
Yeah.
they went through.
Yeah.
All right. So what he was saying, some of the stuff we can never verify.
Right. Yeah.
Because they were involved with this thing before social media.
It was like
Yeah,
grown
yeah,
people.
yeah.
It was grown people
Yeah,
business.
you
That's
said
exactly what it is.
grown people business.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what it is.
Yeah.
Cat Williams is OG in the game.
Right.
So is Steve Harvey. So is Kevin Hart. So we were not there. So I can't really insert myself in that and say, "Oh, he lying about this," or he telling the truth about
It
this.
was entertaining. Wasn't
Not only entertaining, it was also very eye-opening for a lot of
Yeah,
us
for
too,
young
as well.
comics
You know,
coming up,
young
yeah.
comics. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? It's like, wow. So these are some of the things that you have to watch out for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
Are you seeing that with this generation, your generation of comics, though, where it's so cutthroat that, you know,
So here's the difference. Our generation don't have that per se. We have our own challenges. We don't have BET Comic View, Def Comedy Jam.
Right.
We don't have those type of outlets where these comics were meeting each
yeah.
other. We got this.
yeah.
We got our
which,
cell
which
phone.
is great, though.
Right.
Because you can carve out your own space.
That's exactly
Right,
what everybody
yeah.
is doing.
Yeah.
So that interaction that they used to have We don't really have that anymore.
Yeah.
Seems like it's a gift and a curse. Which one would you prefer? Because
Man.
I can see that internet being flooded with so many people
So
that think
many
they
that
want to
they're
be
funny.
there.
Yeah.
But you
So
think
you got to
about
go
Def
through all that
Comedy
to
Jam,
figure out.
how we were glued to the TV.
Thank
with
you.
Def
I
Comedy
miss that.
Jam and
Thank
Comic
you.
View.
I
Thank
miss
you.
that.
Man.
I really wish those avenues would come back because for some of us who've been in the game 18, 20 years, right? We started right before social media and right at the end of that era.
The pandemic helped y'all though, didn't it?
It sure did.
Right.
It hurt
forced
some
you-
people,
forced you
but
to
it forced you to
go
be
social
more
media.
social
Right.
media. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we missed the Def Comedy Jam. We missed the BET Comic View, but that's what we were targeting. So some of us had been in the game 8, 9 years. Then social media came around. So now we had to transition. All right, well, I got to get on my phone.
Right.
I got to be funny in 30 seconds.
Right.
But it has helped.
Yeah.
Like, because my material, when I post, somebody in Australia can watch it. Somebody in England can watch it. Somebody in Jamaica can watch it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
so
you're more global.
it's got pros and
Yeah.
cons.
But yeah. So you won a contest.
I did.
Tell
I
us
did.
about that.
All right. So,
See, we did our homework.
oh yeah, I see it. So about this time last year, you know, the comedy competition is held by the American Black Film Festival with Jeff and Nicole Friday. They, one of the biggest black festivals in the country.
I've never heard of that, but I'm thank you
Check
for
it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And when is
as a matter of fact, it's going to be this month in this month of June in Miami from the 12th to the 16th. Everybody going to be there. Lisa Ray, Denzel Washington is going to be on it
okay.
this year. Yeah, so it's huge.
like
Yeah,
big
so-
like Art Basel?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Are you going this year?
I'm going.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna
okay,
be there.
okay.
Yeah. So Bob Sumner, who's the Def Comedy Jam producer,
Yeah,
he was in charge of the comedy deal, and he still is. So I'm gonna be performing there this year again. And so they, I just submitted my tape. 1,000 submissions.
Wow.
Were put in, right?
1,000
And
submissions.
1,000.
Yeah.
So next thing you know, they called us and said, "Hey, man, you are in the semifinals. So fly yourself to LA.
Right,
for
we
the
ain't paying for shit.
We ain't paying for shit.
Right.
16 comics in the semifinals. So we duked it out. From that, they narrowed it down to 6, and then 6 went to the finals in DC. And now, when you got into the finals, now we'll fly you out. Now we'll put you in a
Okay,
hotel.
okay.
Now we'll come pick you up. Now we're treating you like a star. And I was like, okay, this is really cool. And there was a $20,000 prize.
Yeah.
But also, you got to get signed by Hollywood agents.
Oh man.
So
yeah.
that was what I was looking for.
Yeah.
I've been looking for that for the longest.
Yeah.
18 years in comedy and no agents. I was just doing it by myself.
Say how long again? Tell them again.
18 years.
Because people ain't dedicated. They do 2 months.
2
baby.
months,
They want
like,
to get
yeah,
up
yeah.
and be like, oh, I'm tired.
Yeah, 18 years. Doing
That's
small
incredible,
bars
man.
and clubs. You know what I mean?
That's some incredible
Awesome.
fortitude.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Because I was just driven about
How
it.
many people that were close friends of yours that fell off because they said, "Hey man, look, you need to quit."
A lot.
Yeah,
A lot.
girlfriend,
Lot. Oh my
support.
gosh.
Yeah, they be wanting to bag
Family
you
members,
up, secure the
family
bag.
members.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, a
That
lot.
didn't believe in
that
it.
didn't believe in it, and then once they see you, making them like, oh, we knew you were a star.
my cousin.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
But why did you believe in it so much?
I still don't understand what pushed me to keep going.
Yeah.
But I just knew this is what I was really good at. Now I'm good at other things, but I just felt like this is my calling and I'm meant to be doing this. Because when I get in front of people, man, when I make people laugh, I don't know, it's just an energy. I just love that, And the
that's
fact that I came out here with no fan base, nobody knew who I was.
Right.
So I didn't have to pay anybody for popularity.
Right.
Right. It was just based off of my talent.
Yeah.
And that's why I say America is one of the best places to be because if you're good, you're good.
Yeah.
Black people fuck with me hard. You know what I'm saying? They'll be like, nigga, that nigga cold. Nigga, you cool with me. They tell you like that in the hood, right? But so I appreciated that.
Yeah.
The fact that, my gift was accepted and I just ran with it.
And you're doing
I
what you
was gonna
love.
say,
Go ahead,
too,
Angel.
You're missing too that it's not just good. You have to be determined and good.
That's right.
There's a lot of good people who have a waste of talent and they're not determined.
Hard
they're
to
not
find it
driven.
all in
Yeah.
one
Yes,
package.
you missed it. You were determined.
Absolutely.
And good.
Absolutely.
Okay, good ain't good enough.
Yeah.
That's
Were
what I'm
you
saying.
bad at one point?
in the beginning, you're never great, right? I mean, you're starting to learn the business. I'll tell you the crazy story.
do.
When I first called the first comedy club for an open mic, because my friends had been telling me.
And where
"Go
was this at?
In Dallas, Texas.
Dallas,
They
Texas.
kept
Okay.
telling me, go to this club, man. They do open mic. So I called them. I said, hey, I hear you guys do open mic. I want to come out there and do my shit. And they said, well, okay, you come every Wednesday for open mic, amateur night. You get 3 minutes. I said, 3 minutes? 3 minutes. I'm funny. I'm killing them folks out here, man. I need 30. He said,
You a star already.
that man said, son, if you ever been on stage, I said, no, sir. He said, nigga, I'll give you 3 minutes. So I was offended, right? Yeah.
Right.
So the whole week, I'm practicing my 3 minutes. I wrote my little jokes. I put my timer right there.
Right.
And I was working through it, right?
Right.
And every time it hit 3 minutes, I'm like, damn, I got it. 3 minutes. Damn, this is good.
Yeah.
Following week, I go, open mic. I sign up. I got on stage. My turn, right?
Yeah.
Everything that I'd been practicing that week, I hit it out real good, got a couple of laughs, and I felt good about myself. Good night, my name is Alfred, I'll see you later.
Yeah.
I went to the back, I looked at the manager, I said, hey man, how did I do? Because I felt like I did good.
Right.
He said, nigga, you still got 2 more minutes on the I said, what? I did everything I've been practicing.
That nervous energy
yeah.
made you go fast.
Super fast.
Right.
Yeah.
That is hilarious. 4 minutes left. So has there ever been a time where it just didn't work on stage? I mean,
Oh yeah, very
And how
much
did you
so
deal
in the
with that?
beginning. So this was one of the worst experiences ever. I did a country band show. So yeah, because
Your
you're
black
hungry.
ass.
Right? Yeah,
Your
my
black
black
ass.
ass. You're hungry for stage time.
Who hired the nigga?
Boy, you in the house of the proud boy.
So the manager says, Alfred, I'm gonna give you $50. You're gonna do 20 minutes during the band's recess, right?
Oh.
I'm like, cool, I got it. Man, I got on that stage. Them rednecks were not trying to hear me. Hear me. One of them was like, that boy ain't funny. Yeah, you know it's bad when the manager comes to the side of the stage. He pulled like Alfred. I'm gonna have to shut you down.
But so what do you do when you're in them cultural differences? And you know, because you don't know what kind of audience you're gonna run into, right?
Right. I mean, your material just has
Just
to be
do you.
universal. Yeah, just be you.
Yeah.
And so I'm able to make anybody laugh, you know. But I remember that day I'm in the parking lot like, man, I need to go back to Walmart and get my job. This shit is not working.
Back to the electronic.
Right. He's a breeder.
But I jumped
Right.
back on the horse, man, and here we are. Here we
Man,
are.
that's awesome. Give it up for Alfred.
You got my dimples hurt. It's okay. You're fine. You're not even on the stage.
So look, we might pull up tonight. Y'all want to go to the show tonight?
We can.
Come through.
Let's do it. Let's
Y'all
do
wanna
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
look, man, we're gonna come through and support you tonight, man.
Thank
Man,
you,
listen,
man.
let us be the
Appreciate you.
first to tell you, not the first, but let us be ones to tell you, man, we're incredibly proud of you,
Thank
man.
you.
Yes,
Definitely
it's so
love
dope.
what you're doing,
means a lot.
man. Obviously a very intelligent cat. Y'all make
Very.
sure that you go out and see Alfred Kainga tonight,
Yeah.
Chuckles tonight. And we're gonna be in the building. We're gonna be in the building. We're gonna go early, y'all. We're going early.
Yeah,
Yeah.
first show is good.
Is the first show?
Yeah,
7 o'clock?
first show is good,
What
yeah.
time? What time in the show?
7:30.
7:30.
7:30.
So we're gonna pull up tonight, 7:30, Chuckles. Y'all come out and join us. Join the Antonio Parkinson Project. Let's celebrate brother Alfred Kainga.
Yes.
He's
Yeah.
funny as hell. I ain't
He
front-
is. Just
Love that
naturally,
energy.
naturally
It's just
fun. You
great
know, whole
energy, right?
vibe. Yeah.
He'll be back to the club when we open.
Oh Lord, look, we gonna get you on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be out all night. Yeah.
And wait a minute, is hip hop a sponsor?
Yeah.
Because I can see.
Well, Antonio Parkinson's gonna get the door.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hip
Oh,
hop
he
is a sponsor.
So now we
2 chicks in the bottle. You got him giving up money and everything.
Oh my God.
I will.
Yeah. Sunrise. Oh God, man, y'all some drunks. Y'all. Anyway,
I'm proud. We actually ended on time. I'm so proud.
are we
of
ending on
Parkinson.
time?
Yes.
Yeah, well, good. So look, again, thank you for joining us. You've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project. Don't forget, June is Black Music Month. And the first show, we got John Best, right?
The John Best.
And according to Angelica, he's called John the Best.
He said he
Or
might
John
own
the
that. I said
Baptist.
that's a good
Right, John
brand.
the Best.
John the Best.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
My
You know,
brother.
Yeah, but good dude, man. And, make sure you tune in. Make sure you watch. Thank you so much for being part of the fastest growing visual podcast in the Memphis market.
the land.
You know, we're excited about it.
We'll take the
In
land.
the land. We'll take the land. You know, we set that vision, right? And we're operating, working in that vision. So again, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you when Friday next week.
Friday.
Y'all, it's the Sunrise talking. You've been watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Hey.
Hey.
You're watching the Antonio Parkinson Project.
Powered by Black Market Strategies.